Hello, Mega Galaxy here, back for another video. It's been a while. No, it's not really been a while. I don't know. I'm really doing this like this. I just have videos prepared. Like, oh, which day should I put this? Because the remake trailer really spurred my urge. Oh, I was preparing to replay it, I guess. Not record it, but replay it. I think the remake movie just wanted to record it and make it faster to freaking I don't know, freaking play again, because I also want to replay it again anyways. Wait, whoosh! I get a force leap from bed. If you didn't see the last episode, you know what's up. Yeah, but you probably didn't see all that sexual stuff because I blocked it. You're welcome. Freaking YouTube. My breathing is out of control. My mind is still numbed with the feel of Arcuied. No, hold on, Shiki. Try to be calm. It can't hurt. It can't hurt. First, this is my room. Check. This is good. Second, I'm on my bed. Check. Seems that way. And it's now morning. And I was having sex with Arcuied until now. Check. That's good. That's not good. Never. Not even slightly. Not one bit. The sound of my panting fills the air. I manage to catch my breath. My hands are gripping the sheets are drenched in sweat. There is a lingering warmth, as if I was really sleeping with Arcuied until just now. But it definitely was a dream. I can't tell if that's something I should be happy or disappointed about. Why did I see such a dream? Does that mean I'm so interested in her that I see her in my dreams? Does that mean I want her so bad I do those things with her in my dreams? As I remember, the sensation of her skin forces itself into my brain. I feel my arms to make sure this is real. I feel my arms. Okay. Yeah, it's real. My skin was so fundamentally different from a guy's skin. So soft and so warm. Her skin. Okay. Yeah, so hot. Yeah, so hot I wanted to go wild. Just thinking about it makes my breath go wild. Well, whatever happened, it's true that it felt exceedingly good. I should feel guilty about dreaming about doing it to Arcuied, but I call that dream just sit and thinking about it. Shit. Oh gosh. Shiki-sama. Oh. I fall to the ground on my bed as if I'm trying to escape. No, in fact, I was trying to escape, but it ended up with me laying on the floor with the sheets. How long have you been there? Since before you woke up. You awoke. Since before you awoke, Shiki-sama. She speaks with her usual lack of expression. Still lying on the floor, tangled on the cheeks. I look at Hisui's face. Before I woke up. Then that means Hisui saw my face when I was having that dream. But yeah, will your face change when you're dreaming? I don't know, it doesn't make a total lot of sense. My face turns deep red. Hisui just stands there, emotionless. Usual, and makes no attempt to speak. Did I look strange? I do not wish to describe it. Ah, I knew it. I must have looked very weird. That's why I love this. But if you insist, Shiki-sama, I can describe you as accurately as I can. No, you don't have to. No, you don't have to do that. If he's so flustered, I speak in a fading voice. Hisui-san. And why did he put san? He never does that. He's acting a bit formal, isn't he? Isn't he? My speech. I give a cough to clear the silence. Any signs Santurne to clear my vulnerability. What is it, Shiki-sama? I'm going to change, so you mind waiting outside. Or rather, I am embarrassed that I just want her to leave. This is it. But he doesn't obey, of all the days. Once I confirm you are awake, I will leave the room, Shiki-sama. Huh? Is she joking? Why does she think I'm covering up myself in the sheets? It's to hide that I'm still something that's still standing. I'm fine. I'm fine, so please leave. I can get up and I won't go back to sleep. I'll change and go to the sitting room as you leave. Shiki-sama, are you hurt and unable to stand? Hisui approaches me out of worry. No, that's not it. I'm just standing. I'm standing, I mean, I can't stand, so don't worry about it. I crawl and pull the sheets like a slug and gain some distance from her. Using as a bed as a barrier, I get enough away. Then please excuse me. I will prepare your breakfast, so please come after you change. Huh? Breakfast? She got to be suspicious, but she bows and leaves the room. I was so surprised. The contents of my dream were surprising enough, but knowing he's saw me while I was dreaming is very troubling. It's all Arcuied's fault for something like that. Even now, she's being really bothersome. Really? Really what? I can't finish. What did I want to say just now? Not even be able to confirm my own feelings. I decided to change and head to the sitting room with a vague feeling in my chest. After calming down sufficiently, I head to the sitting room. As usual, Aika is sitting on the sofa elegantly sipping tea. Good morning, Nissan. You are certainly up early this morning. She must be happy I woke up because she greets me with a smile. Yes, indeed. As adorable as always. Yeah, good morning. There were a lot of things going on this morning. As soon as I say that, I suddenly recall the memory of Arcuied's skin. This isn't good. I can't. My face blushing beyond control. Nissan, and breathe more. What's wrong? Your face red. Do you have a fever? Rushing over me, she looks up at me. She looks up at me from below. I do this from this and okay, I'm doing this. I'm doing so, but in doing so from this angle, I got sighs. You do seem to have a fever. Kohaku, come quickly. Nissan doesn't seem to be well. Oh yeah, it seems so, but in another way. I got calls out to the dining room. Waka's been preparing my breakfast in the kitchen. I'm fine. It's just a miracle, so don't worry.
If it's just a cold, then I can just let it go by. For you, a trivial illness is a big deal.
The strength of
The strength of your immune system is much lower than most people's.
Aika seems to be fed up and puts her hand on my forehead. The decision of her cool, the delicate, and this isn't good. This isn't good at all. So I break loose and run into the lobby. Okay, this is wow. That's more than me because he is horrible. I would have done something better. What? I don't know though. Not sure I know. You come up with these things at the spot. I mean, he's an amateur. He can't do that much. For this echo as I dash off.
Shiki-sama, have you finished your breakfast already?
No, that's not. Where's my bag?
It sounds like he's freaking running away.
And I love this so much.
No, that's not. But where's my bag? I have your bag here. Are you going to school?
Are you going to school? Nodding, I snatch my bag from Hisui. I'm going. Don't worry about seeing me off.
Nissan, you've been acting strange.
Yeah, more strange than I would do if I had that sort of dream.
Nissan, you have been acting strange. What are you going to do with that fever?
Lisa told us nothing.
This is nothing.
Since I'm going to school. I'll have breakfast later, so leave me alone.
Leave you alone? Hey, Nissan.
That's not my feelings is only my response. Even if it is Aika, she wouldn't chase me this far. As for that kid, where she won't stop me from going to school. Phew. Taking a deep breath and finally able to calm down. What am I running away for? Once I calm down, I think clearly. I didn't do anything wrong, so there's no need to run me away like that. I don't believe it. I look like a complete idiot. Yes, that's what I've been saying. But to go back to mansion and eat breakfast sounds more dumb. Let's go then. Then outside, I go downhill along the residential street. That was amusing. I arrived 30 minutes earlier than usual, but the figures of students around school gates are sparse. It seems I am the only one who arrived at this odd time. On the school grounds, the athletic clubs are holding their practices. I'm not in clubs right now. Truthfully, I like to move around a lot. I like to move around a lot. I know that I have some athletic ability, at least enough to be proud of. Yeah, it would appear, as we all know. But I can't join any clubs. My body always has this recurring anemia, so I'll just be a bother. And my doctor has told me I should not exercise frequently. In middle school, I've been asked more than a few times to join a club, but I always have to say it's not my thing and refuse. Every time I refuse, I feel a sense of separation. That may have been a subconscious wall that told me I will never be able to mix in with the people on the other side. That's enough. That this really isn't my thing. I'll stop thinking such thoughts and hurry on to the classroom. Huh? I thought I was the first one, but it seems like some of my classmates are right here. Yo, you're early. Yo, you're early. Yo, you're early, Tono. Morning. Oh no, it's you're early, Tono. This class seems to have a lot of people with spare time. Nah, our practice just got over it. Those that come here early who aren't in any clubs are usually the ones with daily duties. Alright, see. That does make sense. now that he mentions it. Greeting those around me, I take my seat. It's half an hour before homeroom. It's not bad that you just watch my classmates arrive. That sounds boring. The class starts to get busy around 7:50. Huh? I think I saw somebody in the hallway. She's down at the first year hallway again. What is she doing? Maybe she came to see me. Then. No, this doesn't concern me, so I'll just watch from here. I should go and talk to her. An opening, I see a surprise from behind. What should I do? Well, let's try the third one. Senpai is glancing all around the hallway. I don't know if she's looking for something or someone, but she looks really suspicious. I get this irresistible urge. Senpai always taking everything on her own pace. I think I can respond sometimes to bad things out. Senpai is seriously searching for something. I sneak up behind her. Luckily, something does not sense me at all. Here goes, boop. I grab her from behind, but before I know it, I'm lying on the ground.
Oh, Tono-kun.
Senpai sounds worried. Yeah, it's me, Senpai.
Geez, don't surprise me like that. I reflectively got away. But you are alright?
I'm fine. I just tripped. I stand up. I guess the strange looks from all the other students in the hallway are to be expected. Oh, man. I think I hurt my hip. Guess I shouldn't pull pranks like that. Regret. Exactly. I think I overdid it,
Exactly. I think I overdid it, but since it was your fault, I will not apologize.
I know. Sorry, Senpai, I interrupted your search. This mischievous boy will not go back to his classroom. Over my butt, I started to head to the class.
Oh wait, Tono-kun. Can you stand there? Can you stand there as punishment?
Stand there as punishment. As usual, she says something strange. Sure, what is it?
Just don't move, please.
Like yesterday, she starts sniffing me again. Senpai?
Tono-kun, did you sleep well last night?
And she looks directly into my eyes and as she asks, sleep well, that goes without saying. I couldn't get to sleep easily last night, and also, I blush as the memories resurface. A piercing gaze, Fensai looks at me. Senpai,
Tono-kun, you pervert!
Huh? Well, look, indicating she wants to say more. Senpai quickly walks away. Amusing. On lunch break, the guy who didn't even show up for a single class arrives. Yo, Tono. Food, let's get some food. He's happy about something, being even more energetic than usual. Of course, food, but you seem to be in great mood. Did something happen, Ariko? Yep. I just asked Senpai if she wanted to eat lunch together, and she refused. That's odd. Senpai must be referring to CL. Senpai must be referring to CL Senpai, but this guy seems to get happy when his offer is refused. Hey, Argo, you have that sort of taste? No, I'm not finished. So I asked Samuel why not. She said if Tono-kun's there, then I don't want to come. Isn't that great, Tono? That's odd. Why have I been friends with this guy since middle school? Oh man, she really hates you, Tono. A rival loss is my gain, so I'll treat you to lunch today. Argo happily slaps my back. I see. Senpai's still mad at me about this morning. I have no idea why she's angry, but she definitely is angry. Hey, let's go, Tono. There's only seats enough for half people. Wait, why is she? Because of Tono? I don't want to come. Okay, that makes sense. I want. So mad at me this morning. I have no idea. Hey, Tunnel. Let's go, Tunnel. There's only seats enough for half people using cafeteria. Arca takes me by the arm and drags me off. I sit next to Arca and eat my lunch. My school's cafeteria has television, and for better or worse for our education, they play back the morning news they recorded this morning. At any rate, the news say they're playing back is talking about a drunk customer stabbing to death a convenience store employee, something that just makes me not want to go to the convenience store for a few days at least. Okay, now this shall be most, let's say, interesting. You will see what comes next. What a dangerous world we live in. Indiscriminate serial killers, drugging people, stabbing people. A man can just feel safe around this. Can't feel safe around at night anymore. Argo seems like he is seriously watching the news. Seriously. Well, certainly is dangerous, but at least those serial killings won't happen anymore. Oh gosh. Now this is the amusing part. About that. Well, it won't happen. Oh really? I thought it would come out. Did they catch a serial killer? No, they haven't caught. But Nero is no longer in this world. Yes. But what if I say this route is not over yet? The catch? No, so that's the title mark that killing shouldn't be used anymore. Oh, there's meaningless killings, as I said about that. Okay, you can see the music about to change. Anyway, those terror incidents won't happen anymore. There won't be any victims and streets will be back to normal. No, I think there's actually another victim, Tono. What? As I told you about that. Yeah. I think it makes it perfect more that I played this game before. That was like 2 or 3 years ago I played it. I don't know. How can I be so sure, Ariko? Well, look for yourself. The news say they found 10th dead body. Really? That's right behind the movie theater I always go to. Hey, wait. Which Ariko looked at the TV? Well, I see. So out the news reporting the 10th victim of the serial killing was found last night. That can't be. Nero is dead, so why is there another dead body with most of it blood drained? This is the modern vampire guy. I don't know anything about that person, but if it's like a sexy chick, I may wouldn't mind getting my blood drained. My blood sucked. Now you'll be thinking of Arcuied now, as I suspect. To be, I don't remember if he suspected Arcuied. I don't remember. He probably did because of that sentence. If it's like a sexy chick, if it's a human mind getting his blood sucked. Okay, wait, did I read that? But if it's like a sexy chick, I wouldn't mind getting my blood sucked. Okay, or his stupid talking. His stupid talk may be right. No way. I don't want to even think of it, but even with Nero gone, there's still one vampire left.
Shiki.
Classes and school is over. There's more like a some point. It's actually more like at some point school was over. Wrapped in my thoughts, I look up suddenly and find myself alone. The serial killings are still happening. I don't know what that means. The only one who knows that is probably Arcuied. I don't know. I'm not involved in those incidents anymore. Once I saw things with Nero, I come back to an ordinary world, and I'm going to be insane to want to go back to the abnormal world once again. I shouldn't be involved. I understand, even if I don't say it. That's probably my second most correct choice. But a long time ago, someone taught me the most correct choice.
Listen, Cheeky. Every person's life is filled with pitfalls. If you have more power to do something about if than most people, so you gotta get it together.
So I can't just pretend I didn't see it. That incident isn't over. It seems once I got involved in this incident, I have to see it out to the very end. I leave school. First, let's go to Arcueid's place. Her room is still the same, but Arcueid isn't there. Oh yeah. First of all, how the hell did he get inside there? That is a question that I'm quite wondering myself. I don't remember. Well, I didn't think. Her room is still the same. But Arcueid isn't there. Well, I don't think I'll find her this easy. Looks like I had to go out look for her. Okay, the sun sinks and the city is really starting to get dark. I look around the major places in the city, but I don't even catch a glimpse of her. Damn it, she was around when it didn't matter, so why can't I find her when I need her? What should I do? Night is beginning, so... Search Arcueid aimlessly, return to the mansion. Okay, if I return, I'll probably get a bad ending. Probably. Most likely. I would say most likely I'll get a bad ending. Or it'll be freaking continued. I don't freaking know. Alright, let's search for Arcueid aimlessly. Though I could get a bad ending for that. You know, just in case. Just in case I get a bad ending. Up. The night has begun. To be more exact, if Arcueid will be walking around, it will be most likely during the night than during the day. I guess it'll be more efficient to search around town. I don't want to think about it, but most of these victims are usually found in alleys. If I want to find Arcueid, I'll just find the vampire killer who's continuing to murder. And I have to stick to searching the streets. Damn it. What am I doing? Not understanding my own feelings, I cursed to start to run around aimlessly. Oh wow, that picture again. I haven't seen that in ages. Yeah, it's like a photo, but I don't know what they did to the photo to make it look so blurry. And look, it's like a freaking old trick that they did, I guess, in old visual novels. I don't know. I sit down on the guardrail. It's been several hours already. I look around aimlessly, and I didn't even catch a single glimpse of Arcueid. Damn it. It's so frustrating. Of course, I knew it isn't easy to just randomly find someone in town, but I still felt optimistic I would find her. Where did she go? Why? I just wanted to ask her about the serial killings, but once I found out I can't see her. Stop. I should just stop. I stand up from the guardrail and start walking. It'll be midnight soon. Searching for Arcuied any longer is just useless. But if I got this far, I can go a little more. There's one place I need to check. Not there, then I'll go back to the mansion. The desert park. I ride that place as I cooperate with Arcuied in defeating Nero. Okay. Is Arcuied there? I don't remember. Having only looked in town, I've yet to search here. Why didn't you search in the beginning? Well, it's not that I'll find anything. Going to myself, I entered the park. Midnight. This way there's no one here this late at night. It really feels refreshing. That's right. It's not like I can confidently find her. I know I would rather find her eventually. But when I have no idea, breath is out. My soldiers, how stupid. Why I'm so disappointed. I don't understand myself. Just once more, I think I wanted to see her smile. Oh. Is this an illusion? Let's see.
Ah, there you are. Good evening, Shiki.
Yeah, just like this. Her face is so cheerful and carefree. Can't believe it belongs to a vamp. Arcuied? Well, I think I grabbed both her shoulders. Arcuied flinches in surprise. Arcuied soldiers are 10. Are indeed real. I quickly pulled my arms back. This is just amusing, and I love it. Okay, we're in 32 minutes, so you know we're going to have a long conversation. You are? Even though I wasn't searching for so long, I can't stomach over my words.
Why? That's odd. I was looking for you, so I don't think it's a coincidence we met here.
You're looking for me? Why?
Why? Oh, no reason.
She's straight out. She has no reason to be looking for me.
I forgot.
She really is a kind of cat this way.
Well, I guess it works out. To be honest, I wanted to see you too.
So, me here, I was about to say it really makes me happy, but frankly, I choked those words off. Anyway, I want to have a serious talk. I want to talk about somewhere else since I feel uneasy, so is that okay?
Sure, but talk about what?
Yeah, I don't know. Did I pick the wrong choice? I have no idea. Maybe I did.
I have no idea if I did.
You'll see. Okay, you'll see. Let's go more to the back of the park. Telling her to come on, I start walking. Tilting her head in curiosity, she follows me obediently.
What? What do you want to
talk about, Shiki? Don't know what this is about, but... about vampires. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. You should be more specific. Gosh. You said it before. Okay, you said before that the reasons against will work of a vampire. Arcuied nods. Then... Do you know the more news was found? She was killed last night and drained of all of blood. Arcuied eyes narrow. Something like is something like a freezing tension races down my spine.
Oh, and
And you, I swallow hard. She stares right at me. Almost a stare, which she says while attacking immediately if I move even slightly. But isn't it strange, Arcuied? Nero's dead. So why are these incidents still happening? Don't tell me that you.
that's not it at all. That's not me, but another vampire.
Arcuied responds immediately, losing the tension. But I'm not sus. Wait, what do you mean? The work of another vampire. So do they just keep coming?
Of course not. The serial killings were always the work of just one vampire from the very beginning. So no new vampires would come, and Nero was unrelated to those incidents.
Eh? Nero was unrelated? What do you mean? It's just like I
said, you're normally pretty sharp, but you are lost at some points.
You know, Jocelyn is really rich coming from Arcuied, but it is true.
Think back, Shiki. Nero was a vampire, but did he ever suck human blood?
Suck blood? He ate humans and...
Oh, I see. Why didn't I know it's such a simple mistake?
The victims of serial killings are found with their bodies drained of blood. But Nero was different. He didn't leave any bodies behind. He not only drank the blood, but also ate the meat, leaving no trace. And proving the people in the hotel were treated as missing people, not killed people. So that means it was something completely different. It was completely different. Wait. Then what is the serial killings going on right now? Just who's doing it?
That's a different vampire than Nero. To be more specific, that's the vampire. Is why I came here, and Nero just came here following me. It's that sort of correlation.
Wait, so the one you're after wasn't Nero after all.
Yes, I didn't ever say he was my initial target. I was his target, but he was never my target. My target is the one called the serial killer in this city. Shiki, I don't quite believe it, but don't tell me you made such a simple mistake.
What? Yeah. Our main character is an idiot. Not much of an idiot of Shiro. Shiro is a bigger idiot. But, he is the main character, you know? What can you do? I gasped in shock. But as really as she says, she said her purpose was to kill vampires, so I thought it was Nero she was after. So what is it killing Nero that night? It was pointless?
It wasn't pointless. You found my place. Well, if you didn't kill me, you probably wouldn't have in the first place.
I feel a little dizzy. In other words, those vampire killings had nothing to do with Nero, and it was just the work of another vampire. Another vampire. Yeah, so Mike still works. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. But that was my problem, so you don't have to worry about it. But more precise, hey!
Well, spring happy smile, Arca looks at me as I still stand there in surprise.
How was it last night? Who came?
Huh? What does she mean, last night? I know, you shall see it shortly. I didn't understand what she was talking about. After all, I'm an idiot who mistook Arcueid's words and made such a stupid mistake, so of course I didn't understand what she was saying. And, huh? Did Arcueid just ask me who came last night? Arcueid? What do you mean by last night?
That's strange. I know I sent you a dream familiar.
Wait, that dream? That was a dream familiar thing?
It's like a familiar that lets you see a dream about what you desire the most. You're a male, so I send you a succubus.
Yeah, you know who the succubus is, and good.
Wasn't it a good dream?
A good dream? That was... I remember the realistic dream I had, and my face turns red. That was your doing?
It grins even more.
Crap. If I stayed quiet, this conjure would have been over, but since I react so strongly.
Ah, so you did get it. So who came? I know it was your sister, right?
No, not Aika. At least not in this route. What kind of guy do you think I am? I'm not crazy to a sister.
It was usually was it the maids at the mansion?
Arcuied looks at me in a full amusement. Huh? She's acting like Arcuied from that last night dream. Or like every time you talk to her, she's like a blubbering idiot. It doesn't concern me, so leave me alone. I look away from her and refuse, but Arcuied keeps saying,
Come on, over and over and over. Come on, please tell me. You can at least tell me who you dream about.
She acts like a curious kid. Every time I turn away, she keeps jumping in front of me and saying,
Come on.
This is pure torture. She's not mischievous. She's as mischievous as last night's dream. I burn my face in my hands.
Hey, she, don't be quiet and tell me.
Arcuied keeps looking at me with those upturned eyes. I can't. Gosh. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm sorry. I won't say it. This is my limit. You hesitating in a quiet voice.
What about me?
Don't make me say it again. I'm saying it was you who came. Yeah, I came. That's funny. I shout angrily as I look away. Her eyes wide in surprise.
Me?
I like how she says that. She says,
Me?
yeah, it's not a joke. You came in. There's no way I can finish. Arcuied looks away from me, looking very uncomfortable. Neither of us know what to say. The uncomfortable silence continues. I can't bear the silence any longer and force out the cough. In the first place, why did you send me that dream familiar thing? Are you so angry for killing you?
That's not it at all. I sent us thanks for defeating Nero.
That was thanks? Well, I guess that's one way to say thank you.
I'm really ungrateful to you. I thought you'd be extremely happy.
Yes, thanks. I'll pass on that kind of thanks. I mean, that kind of poor taste is just... what are vampires thinking? As some of my soldiers, I don't know what she's mad about, but she looks at me with dissatisfied expression.
What's that all about, you meanie? I know I'm not human.
She turns away and starts walking off. Hey, hold it. Where are you going?
It has nothing to do with you. Don't follow me.
Is she really so angry? Arcuied walks away while eating time, turning around. Where does she plan to going anyway?
Maybe did I say too much?
No matter the results. No matter what the results were, or the messenger, she really thanked me with the good intentions. I started to feel intense regret, and think that maybe I should just accept her gift happily. Darn it, damn it. Who is this? I can't just leave Arcuied alone. Hey, I said wait! Surrounded by the night, Arcuied walks down to the street. She looks straight ahead, her white figure golden hair fluttering. It bears horrible resemblance to the first time I saw her. No, perhaps. It's something like she faced with Nero. For some reason, I have a bad feeling about this. Hey, Arcuied! Arcuied continues to walk without turning around. I want to talk to you. You can at least tell me what you're going to do. Of course, Arcuied just continues walking without turning around. Her back looks quite nice. Of course, you can't see her entire back, but you get what I mean. Of course, Arcuied just continues walking while turning around. I'd be miserable if I left it like this. I decided to follow her silently for now. The footsteps echo through the night's air. Night air. That sounds weird. And then Arcuied suddenly stops and turns around. Don't follow me. Don't you understand? It's troubling for a normal person like you to follow me around. So tell me what you're going to do and I'll go back. It doesn't concern you, so leave me alone. Arcuied strides off once more. Crap. It seems that our wordless wandering is going to continue. When we approach the main street, Arcuied freezes. Found it. Her voice is cold like a totally different person. A chill runs up my spine. Even from behind, I can feel the hostility manifesting itself in her. Arcuied, where are you? Can you finish? It's clear what she intends to do without saying anything. No, there's nothing but pure, unadulterated intent to kill. Hey, what are you thinking? Arcuied does not answer. Her eyes are fixed solely on a man in a business suit walking by. Shiki, take your glasses off and look at that person. That person? You mean that businessman? Hurry. If you want to know what I'm doing, then leave your questions for later. All right. I don't like to look while I'm talking, but I take off my glasses. Gah! Instantly, a light springs forth. In exchange of pain, I can see lines running all along the walls and the ground. Another question, Shiki. You only see points on living things, right? Yeah, that seems to be true. Things like buildings only have lines. I saw them during the time in the hotel, but at the cost of the headache that caused me to pass out. Right, since you're a living being, you cannot comprehend the depth of inanimate objects. Okay, now I remember how to say that. So, in order to see the depth of an inanimate object, you first connect to the circuit of the same orientation as them. To see, you have to comprehend them first. Then another question. Shiki, how does that person look to you? It's just the same as ways. Without thinking, I step backwards. What is that? So all humans have lines on them, but they all have a countable amounts. But they only have countable amounts. They also look like geometric patterns. Countable amounts, and they also look like geometric patterns. But what is this? What is that? There are lines running all over him. Those lines are all over him like blood vessels, so much that I can't even make out his appearance. God, I want to puke. Those black lines, scribbles making a human shape everywhere throughout. I can see black points that look like they're flowing blood. Shiki, how does it look? I was hoping it would look normal to you. I can't answer. Right now it takes all my strength just not to vomit. I see. How unfortunate that you can see death on that thing. Yeah, it's not normal, but I can still see the lines. I knew it.
you can even kill the dead. The fact that they don't have any life has that the fact that they don't have any life has no meaning for you. Something that moves, something that breaks, you can't stop. You can't stop completely without an exception. You're more of a monster, Shiki. Huh? As you saw, you can't call that thing human anymore. It's a vampire that deceives death by sucking the blood of other people.
Arcuied quickens her steps. She walks straight towards the man. Hey, Arcuied!
Stay there, Shiki. Did the young realize
Arcuied was there? He starts running towards the black alley, where he strides silently. Underneath the moonlight, she disappears into the alley. Thump. The sound of my heartbeat is awfully close. It's not real late at night. Even though I am in the mindset of I am in the midst of a bustling shopping district. I can't sense anyone besides myself. Thump. My glasses. I had to put on my glasses. I know that I will see terrible things. I see something so terrible, everything seen so far, with nothing compared to it. Thump. My body won't move. My eyes that can see this patchwork world looks towards the alley in fascination. Suddenly, something sounds vanish, and the presence of other people, the sound of wind, and smells like dirt. All of it freezes. Under the frozen moon, a bizarre noise sound from the other side of the wall. Go. No way, I can see it. I can't hear anything. A sickening sound, but I can see it. My eyes definitely see the sound of death. Death crashing. Gah, my vision turns crimson. Why didn't my eyes see death, something that shouldn't be able to be seen? My glasses. I have to put on my glasses or I'll go insane. I held back the rising gorge in my throat and used my shaking hand to put on my glasses. Sunlight returned. Now I'm calm. I glanced and see nothing ordinary in the shopping district. The bustling of many people passing by. The brightness of a store decorated in snow. Decorated show window and sound of rushing car engines. I'm padding excessively. I can hardly breathe. Even though I put my glasses on, I can still feel a lingering remnant of that death. It makes me sick. Alright, great. Arya walks from the alley with fading steps, breathing even harder than I am.
Gee, I see you're still here.
Shoulders heavy and down, she passes by me. Her body sways back and forth. She walks weakly, as if she was sick. To be honest, I still feel nauseous, but seeing Arcuied in pain makes me embarrassed. Wait, what in the world?
I'm fine. I'm just a little tired, so don't worry. It really doesn't concern you, Cheeky.
Idiot, you're tired and rest. With such a pale face, you can't even be fine. Even as I breathe shallowly, Arcuied's arm. Hey now, you say that, but you look like you're about to collapse too.
You say that, but you look like you're about to collapse too.
It's just my Armenia.
You have time to worry about me. Worry about your health.
It's fine. There's no point worrying about it anyways. Her breathing really is weak. Don't tell me that wound from the other time hasn't healed. But I haven't finished myself to it because she got it, saving me. She doesn't answer and looks down. This is an affirmation, that is a affirmation rather than disagreement. What are you doing in your condition? You have to take it easy until you're fully
I do think I am. I'm taking easy.
No, you're not. Even you, even if you are the love beyond humans, what in the world were you doing in your condition?
I just can't leave her be.
I knew it.
I can't just leave this person who is always getting in trouble alone.
Don't be silent and answer me. Until you tell me, I won't go away. It sounds like a parent. I grasped both of her shoulders. So looking down, she gives me a slight nod.
Geez, you really are persistent.
Fine, let's go somewhere else to talk. Releasing her, she warmly walks away. We come to the park. As is her story showing, her face looks cheerfully as always.
Well, as you wish, Iggy. I'll talk wherever you want.
I don't know, her praise waiting is wine, but she looks really haughty all of a sudden. Yes. Just what was that guy earlier? You said he was a vampire. Was he what you were after?
No, he certainly is a part of my target, but putting the dead back into the grave isn't my goal. I just got him because he was a minion of my enemy. If I let him alone, he'll kill more people to increase his power.
Arcuied. Can you explain so I can understand? I don't even know whether that guy was even human or not.
Oh, I guess I never really explained to you in detail about vampires. Nero was a sort of aberration against vampire race, so I didn't really need to explain it at that time.
What is a normal vampire then?
What I mean is what you think of vampires. Immoral, never aging, sucking human blood, turning a human into a vampire, being destroyed by sunlight, all of that. My enemy is that old type of vampire,
As she said earlier. So you mean this enemy is yours behind all the serial killings?
I suppose, but the killings of those people by sucking their blood might be the work of the dead, like the one you saw earlier. Gee, you remember Nero's body was made of all of those familiars, right?
Yeah, that's not exactly something I can easily forget.
The dead are like that. When humans have their blood sucked by a vampire, they can also receive some of the vampire's blood. They die but remain in this world as a servant of the vampire. They are called the dead, and they are like the vampire's familiars. And maybe it's easier to understand if I use the word zombie. It's closer to the voodoo belief in Haiti, where the white serpent god, Damabala, is invoked to control the dead's body. But let's just say a dead's body that moves is a zombie, okay?
Yeah, I can visualize it better than that way. I get that man was killed by a vampire who uses him as a zombie.
Yes, Arcuied nods happily.
I'm so confused though. Why would a vampire do that? Killing people and not letting them die by controlling them? What a bad taste.
You're right, those vampires do have bad taste. But that's something only the dead apostles do. Those that were always vampires from the very beginning don't do such things.
Always vampires from the very beginning. I remember, you said there were two types of vampires. Those who were vampires originally, and those who were human. When I heard that before, it's kind of stuck in my head. I thought it was a little odd. So what exactly do you mean by those who weren't originally vampires?
Simple, I'm just saying that Apollo used to be human. They're either getting immortality through magic or being servants of the true ancestors that suck their blood. Gee, you said it was bad to kill humans, but that's just the least of it. There are other vampires who think of worse games.
A game? What is that?
A guy kills for fun, use their dead bodies as toys. I won't deny that. For vampires, amusement is the same thing as breathing. For those who were once human, but gained imperfect immortality, their greatest enemy is boredom. They didn't have reason to become immortal to start with. So once they gained immortality, they lost all kinds of greed. Their goal was immortality itself, so I guess that's just the way things are. They're just bored, so they want to play. Don't be ridiculous. Isn't it enough they won't age or die? Do they really need anything else? Else? That's what I said. They have everything they wanted. After that, there's no meaning to existence. As soon as someone realizes they have no value, that their life is stopped, their meaning disappears too. Immortality is another word for death. So they start to wear it down and they start to create their own amusement, as if to tell themselves they can have fun as long as they lived. That's their beginning. They copy humans and see themselves in the game as lords of a castle, expanding their territory. I guess you can call it a country of the dead. It seems they got more enjoyment out of that than they expected. She speaks as she was talking about other people. Arcuied looks one of those. She'll be one of those, but she sure doesn't seem like she has that sort of hobby. Well, change the topic. But the dead pods were originally human. There are a few cases where they became vampires through their own magical research, but majority of them were humans who had their blood sucked. They are immortal, but they can't last forever. They can only be immortal if they drink blood of others. Didn't I say their immortality was imperfect? If they can't feed on humans, their immortality is gone. Wait a minute, isn't that odd? Or becoming more, they drink blood of humans, but doesn't that possible when they're being born? The new dead pods will be born every time they do that. That's true, but things get complex from there. People who have their blood sucked die. But at one time, if the dead pod places a little of their blood inside the corpse, that body cannot die. Those bodies are unable to die, stay a number of years in the grave, and when the brain decays, the soul is fixated in a body to become a flesh-eating corpse, ghoul. Only 1 out of 800 people have the potential, so not everyone gets to stay. Well, there are those who have natural ability to step up to this progress and become a vampire immediately, but this is so rare is out of the question. So dead bodies become ghouls, eat flesh of other corpses, and are to abstain their decayed body parts. After restoring their body fully, they become zombies, members of a class of living corpse, the living dead. So this living dead is that the dead from before? No, not at all. The dead are just puppets. The living dead are much weaker than the dead. They are members of the vampire race with a will of their own. They are on a different level than those manipulated dead. And after many years, once the living dead is able to restore his intelligence, it becomes a vampire. There are probably only 1 in every 10,000 who have this ability. I said it before, the more potential you have, the higher the success rate to stay. We call the dead apostle the one that make all kinds of vampires. That's so odd. If the game goes on, won't the world be overflowing with vampires eventually? Not necessarily. The dead apostles usually get killed by new vampires they created. Didn't I say it before? They act like humans. For their own enjoyment, they place their own blood inside humans they place upon. These corpses go through 1/10 of 1,000 rate, become vampires, eventually kill their parent vampires, become the new dead apostles themselves. Like knights become lords through strength of arms, killing the king. They can only survive playing those sorts of games. Yeah, I don't really understand why, but I guess it stops them from dying of boredom. That wins them existence close to the devil, I suppose. Even if they are immortal, if they can hold on to their meaning for existence, it is an empty immortality. Our remarks, how silly is how silly it as it is as she lumps her shoulders. I see. And the dead you killed, that was just something like a soldier of the dead apostles. No, not so much a soldier as a puppet. The dead apostle lets control the dead bodies by skipping process of becoming a vampire. The dead are connected to their parent vampire. In order for them to survive, they attack others to eat their flesh, but the half energy goes to their master. Like a queen bee nourished by the worker bees, the dead apostles can use the dead to increase their power while they sleep. My enemy can be found easily because he's using a lot of the dead. He only dirties his hands once. After that, he semi-controls the dead while he sleeps and expands his territory. They say many bodies are found in the recent supposed serial killings, but those are actually just failures. To tell the truth, there are only 100 victims. Oh, there's over 100 victims in the city, but only a small amount the ones discovered are victims in the news. What? Over 100? Over 100? There's so many that had their blood sucked? All those people sucked their blood, others to make into monsters like themselves, like wandering lifeless thing earlier. It's ridiculous. 3 days ago, I remember all those people in the hotel were killed for no reason. I was there, but I didn't see it, so I can only visualize and can't really tell what kind of violence it was. It's still the same. I can't find that there's no vampire that suck human but just to increase their own territory. Just without reason, without recognition. If someone close to me died like that, how would I act? I don't want to imagine, but just a bit. I imagine I can become drained of blood and discarded like trash. Interesting. What makes me mad is the worst case scenario could happen any minute in this town. I don't have any clue about it before. I knew you'd be angry, Shiki. I didn't want to talk about it because for the prey, for you guys, this is an inexcusable evil. For people like you, the actions of vampires are inexcusable. That's right. That's just so ridiculous. Even people I don't know about, they have their past, even their dreams they hoped for. Even I don't want to be killed just for fun of it. It's just too regretful. It's too meaningless. It's just so regretful, isn't it? That's right. That's right. All those people killed by Nero in the midst of fear and chaos. Chaos. He said it. Were in their last thoughts, full regret, full sadness. Last night at the park, that girl who was killed by Nero, she passed by the park by sheer coincidence. She didn't realize when she died. That's meaningless. The abruptness of its ending. A death when no one else knows about. When it happened, I was broken apart by complete irrationality of it all. My fear of Nero disappeared. More than anything, I hated him. I can't accept it. No matter what the reason, I can't accept it. I grit my teeth. Shiki, there's no reason for them. It's just a game. That is why it's ridiculous. It's just a game to you all. Why is he accusing Arcuied or something? To you all. Nero and his Arcuied. What do they think human life is? Hey, come with such games because they think it's nothing. Even I can't understand how they think, nor do I intend to. But if you ask, the fault is the weaker one. If you ask whose the fault is, it's the weaker one, right? And those who are killed are at fault. It's all the will of nature. Those who are unable to protect themselves are killed. What? Ashiki, don't you talk about it that way. Your human species is strong. The ability to make up for their weakness as a species will other things that makes them the strongest in the way. Probably the ones that can kill the greatest creature called the world are humans. But even though they are strong as species, they are weak as individuals. They can't live without sacrificing the lives of those, not their race, which is the ultimate evil, is it not? It doesn't matter if they have intelligence or not. For you guys, everything is a fair game for food.
It doesn't matter if they have intention or not. It's not. So the ones who are doing the killings are always right. If there is a sin, then
it is you guys not being able to protect yourselves under that rule.
that's just an argument of the strong. Humans aren't strong like you all.
Because we can't protect ourselves fully.
Because we can't protect our... That's why we live together, to help others. I don't know what to do if someone like Yuki came in.
That's true. That is your defense mechanism. Since you can protect yourself, if when those kinds of species enter your group, you guys make rules to ensure they're unable to enter. Yes, just like you say, Shiki. So usually the town case doesn't happen. You may not know it, but your human race is really strong. You have erected a defense mechanism against those races, which far exceed yours. It was functioning properly. The same when I have a vampire these last 8 years.
Defense mechanism?
Yes. The reason vampires hide the bodies of their victims and stay out of sight is because they don't want to be known to humans. Protect their own lives, they conceal their identity and expand their territory. They don't want to be known that vampires exist at all. If they have moved freely about, the defense mechanism would arrive. Well, it probably won't have arrived even though the modern day vampire news is going on because this is an atheist country.
Her word choice is unique, and I can't really grasp what she's saying.
But you can relax, Shiki. Even you avoid enemies are not in the country. I'm here right now. Didn't I say earlier my purpose is to execute vampires? I didn't know where the heavy atmosphere went.
Because Arcuied initially becomes cheerful. Yeah, I remember. But you're a vampire too, right? Why do you side with us humans?
I'm not really siding with you humans. I'm doing this because I have nothing else to do.
She doesn't have anything else to do? I still do not understand her.
Well, doing that brings the dead apostles after me. But you beat Nero, who was pursuing me, didn't you, Shiki? So now I can go back to the original plan and defeat my enemy. You can go back living your normal life now. You don't have to associate with me anymore.
She smiles as she's happy about something. Oh yeah, that makes me happy, but are you okay by yourself? Those words float in the back of my head. There's something wrong with me. Feeling guilty by letting her face danger by herself. There really has to be something wrong with me.
Shiki, why are you making that troubled face again?
Because I am troubled. There's something that involves the city I live in. I said you shouldn't worry. In 2 or 3 days it'll be over and won't be any more victims. Yeah, honestly I don't want to be involved. But saying that line, shouldn't I, the one actually living in the city, say that line instead of Arcuied? Arcuied, can I ask you a question? This enemy you speak, is he strong?
Well, he should be many times superior than the dead earlier. I haven't met him this time, but he has been latent for 8 years, so maybe he's a class 5 by now.
You're saying he's stronger than the dead before. Looking like she was so much a pain from finding just him. Isn't she just taking him a little lightly? Class 5. I don't get it, but it does mean he's stronger than Nero.
Not a chance. Nero was special. He was a pure, supreme vampire that would be difficult to defeat even with my full power. Compared to him, this enemy is pretty weak.
Oh. Then there's no way you'll be defeated. I'm really in the relief.
Who knows? A few days earlier, he wouldn't have been a problem, but now I'm just recovering. The possibility that he has more power is actually high.
Recovering? Are you sick, Sir Arcuied?
Yeah, I still had the effects when you killed me, and I don't think I'll be fine at least a few more days.
That's right, the reason why Arcuied is weak isn't anyone's fault but mine.
Arcuied lightly touches her side. It seems the wounds won't heal like usual. I can manage the outside, but I can't seem to heal the inside. That wound as well. The one she received to save me.
I'm lost for words. It's completely my fault. She's in that position. So why does she hold it against me? Why does she doesn't hold it against me? Why does she just give that instant smile? You need to stop. Though you heal, you should just rest. You take a day or two, things won't be that bad, so...
That's no good. Things are near coming. The enemy knows I'm here. If I rest like that, tell him I'm weakened.
So you're saying you'll keep going like this?
Yes. Since I don't know where the enemy lair is, I have to keep destroying his blood supply. If I call him off, it'll force him to come out.
Arcuied. What if that's tomorrow? Won't you be killed instead?
Then
I want to tell her to stop, but I halt mid-sentence. Like Arcuied says, if the enemy seems to have weakness, Arcuied might be killed. More than anything else I learned from the past 4 days, Arcuied isn't someone to stop halfway once she decides to do something, no matter how much it hurts. Damn, Arcuied won't stop. If I leave her alone, she probably won't be able to talk like this anymore. It makes me mad, but she's not even afraid of her own death. Is that so? Why does she smile like that? And she doesn't smile like that. If she acted more like a real vampire, I wouldn't have to feel like this.
What's wrong, Shaky? Your body's shaking. Do you need to go to the bathroom?
This is why I love her so much. Q, why are you so relaxed? Damn it, I don't want to lose her. I don't know what this feeling is. Yeah, I think we all know what this feeling is, don't we? But the past 4 days are not something I can just forget about. So to part here with the possibility she may die tomorrow, the regret will completely, utterly, unbearably difficult. Give me a break. My eye's already broken. My heart is going to break as well. Arcueid's a vampire, but I don't want to be involved in something like that again. I remember the fight with Nero. Just thinking about it sends chills down my spine. The fear of being one step away from death still remains. This is the same. Definitely the opponent this time isn't normal. There really is no need to be involved. As Arcuied is saying she'll handle it, I can rely on her. But even knowing it all that, I can't just leave her alone. I just can't leave her alone. Okay. Damn, what the hell is wrong with me? I kicked the ground. I'm angry for myself for not accepting any reasons for excuses.
What? What's wrong, Shiki? Being so angry like that, all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm angry at my stupidity.
Why I want to say this after all which happened to me.
I feel more mad now that I actually say it. Being this stupid, I know if I could see myself in the mirror, I'll break into pieces.
Hey, really, what's wrong, Shiki? You're not acting normal.
Yeah, I'm not. I was like normal. I really wouldn't say this. I spit. I really don't want to admit it, but It's already a done deal. My mouth has already confirmed it for me.
Oh, I can't just understand it, Shiki. What is it? You keep saying you're going to say something, but what is it?
Stupid isn't obvious. Stupid isn't obvious. Until your body heals, I'll help you. That's what the stupid fool Tono Shiki wants to say. Arca looks at me in total surprise. For me, finally saying it kind of calms me down. Yes. Now we're going to defeat that old-fashioned vampire. Isn't it brilliant? After this conversation, I'm going to probably, stop the part. Stop it.
Shiki, is that for real?
I groan.
I didn't hear it. Please, can you say it again?
I groan more. No matter how much I regret it, it's done. The instant I form my feelings into words, I can't lie to myself any longer.
Hurry. I want to hear those words again.
Arcuied asks softly. Looking in the distance, I tried to sound reluctant. I guess it can't be helped. It's my fault you're weakened now. I can't just leave a monster roaming the streets alone either. I can't rely on you taking care of it by yourself. So, if you let me, I want to help you. That's what I said.
Shiki!
Her eyes are suddenly all light. Suddenly a light. She grabs my hand and happily shakes it up and down.
Well, maybe not be that helpful, but it has to be better than nothing. Yeah, if you're helping me, then there's nothing to be afraid of.
She keeps shaking my hands up and down. How do I say this? She really does seem happy. But what do we do now? Do you want to search for more dead like before?
Yeah, I think that's all we can do now. The one before was the 12th, so I don't think there'll be much more. The parent vampire will have to come out once they're all destroyed, so we have to hunt the remaining ones for now.
Is that still okay, she asked. Anything's fine. Anything's fine, I'm with you. If you lead, then I'll follow.
Well, shall we start again?
No.
Oh no, that is good for tonight. They usually follow a fixed route. Fixed route.
I get it. It's from a visual novel.
And the other dead will probably not be out tonight. Since they are fewer in number, I don't think he'll let them all come out at once.
Oh, really? Doesn't that mean this enemy will try to hide the dead from your Arcuied?
Basically. But since the enemy is a vampire, he needs to steal the blood of energy of others. So even though he knows I'm searching for them, he has to send the dead out to get a minimum blood he needs.
Then the middle dead he sends out was that man from before, huh? So searching before tonight will be useless, I think.
I don't mind. It's tedious though.
Yeah, hunting vampires sees work. We have to find the coffin. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind. It's tedious though.
Yeah, hunting vampires sees work. We have to find the coffin of this enemy. Somewhere in the city. It won't be easy.
Arcuied lets go my hand and moves back softly. Arcuied?
Let's say goodbye for tonight. We'll meet tomorrow.
With her dance-like steps, she watches me as she gets further away. Tomorrow, wait. Where shall we meet?
Here's fine. The time around 10 o'clock should be fine.
With a smile, she makes that promise.
Good night, Shiki.
I'll see you here tomorrow. And wave her hand, Arcuied disappears. I get back to the mansion. As it's very late, the mansion is completely dark. This can't be good. I put my hand on the mansion gate. Clang! A star chain hurts. Dang. I shouldn't cut this. I think a bit. And I decide to climb over the gate.
I'm exhausted, and they're sneaking over the wall like a thief. I couldn't make it to the doorway. The gate was locked, but the door isn't. It must have been Hathaway. I give her a sigh of thanks. So not the way I got hug or Hathaway. I sneak my way through the mansion. Phew. Laying on a breath, I lay my bed. My problems are Arcuied. Maybe it's fate, but you got yourself tangled and up in trouble again, Tonoshiki. Could I help it? I can't just leave her alone. Or maybe I didn't want her alone. Well, I do think she's pretty. I don't understand my feelings right now. Right now, I'm not too sure what's right and what's wrong. At any rate, it looks like I'll be helping Arcuied once again starting tomorrow. So for now, I should think of something else by getting a good night's sleep. Wow. That's been a while. Okay, so I think I'll end it here. Mega Dimensions out. Bye.